Yo, what's going on, Peeps, man? Happy Friday, man. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I don't know what to expect out of this video because it seems every time I have watched a video, whether if it's on camera or off camera, about bigger YouTubers talking about my team that they don't watch all the time, they don't really get what this team's coming from. But shout out to Curtis Flowers, man. He sent me this video on Instagram yesterday. So I thought, hey, what better way to go live on a Friday, drink some Drew Weisers, and talk some basketball with the peeps. Funny story about the Drew Weisers. I was talking to Nomus the other day, and I don't remember where he said he was, but he wanted a Budweiser, and he called it a Drew Weiser. The person gave it for him was like, a what? So obviously the term Drew Weiser is catching on. That made my day yesterday, so I'm glad for that. Yeah, man, I'm ready to talk about it. I got a little bit of an echo. You know what? I think I know the problem because I can't hear myself. But I think I know the problem. See? How's that sound now? I think I had two mics on at one time. Which, unless you're talented, you can't take on 2-on-1. I think that's better. Okay, so yeah. So I think I'm going to have to switch over to the reaction thing and do... No, I got that one muted. Got my desktop audio ready to go. So this video is coming from A.M.Hoops. He's got 62K subs, man. Congrats to him. The video has 990 likes, 16 dislikes. Depending on how I think about the video, that's how I'm going to like or dislike it. So if you guys have similar viewpoints to me, oh shit, I got to figure out how to do that. He's got a subscribe button next to his logo. See, I got a lot of stuff to learn still, peeps. But without further ado, man, let's hop into it, man. Hopefully, if you guys can't hear the video, let me know and I'll have to adjust it.
He's hired a new architect. He's got all the tools possible. Will he build this or this?
You guys hear it okay?
Looked like this for years with horrible...
Okay. Whoa. Come on, bro. Say what you want about Detroit, but don't do that, man. Come on. You're already leaning towards the dislike, and I haven't even made it into 15 seconds in the video. Come on.
But we could be on the verge of a new Pistons championship era. In this video, we're talking about the one path that will take Detroit back to competing in the East. The good news is they hired Troy Weaver. He's supposed to be the next great team.
Volume's low.
Yeah. We'll see if he can create a contender, or
try that.
Like their old arena, the team will continue to do this.
See, B-ball though. God damn it, man. Why is he coming at the Pistons like this already, bro? I'm trying to talk to you guys, and this guy's already taken 2 shots at the city of Detroit. See, the thing I wanted to do, though, is I wanted to try to keep it low because I don't know what this clown's going to play. He could play copyrighted music. I ain't trying to have that. I'm not liking this guy, bro.
Welcome to AM Hoops. Hit subscribe, notification bells. It helps out the channel a lot. You know what else helps out the channel? The channel that's coming out with 5 videos per week, always dropping at 5 Eastern.
5 videos a week, that's all? Come on, bud.
Is if you enter the promo code AMHoops at mybookie.ag. If you like a little extra on these games, like I do sometimes, they're the...
What's going on, man? Shout out to everybody, bro.
Set up this promo code for you, because if you put it in, you will double your deposit. So they're asking me to pick games for you guys, which I like to do. I put a lot of thought into it. So my 2 best picks of the day. My first pick is the Bucks as 6.5-point favorites.
Nobody cares.
He is resting key. Both teams get basics.
Oh, I went too far.
2.5-point favorites against the Pelicans. New Orleans has been eliminated with Buddy Hield, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and Harrison Barnes still playing. We always start with the basics. So the offseason basics for the Pistons are cap space, around $30 million.
Nice.
Depending on what the cap looks like. Some of the most in the NBA. Draft, 5th best odds at number 1, most likely 5 through 7. Their needs, everything, but especially point guard.
We do not need everything. We need a lot. But we do not need everything. We have great shooting guards. Luke Kennard, Mahai, Luke, and Bruce Brown. Those 3 guys fill that shooting guard role. And if you wanted to trade one of them, you very well could, because the other 2 are going to be there on a reliable basis. We need small forwards. We need point guards. We need a center. Power forward, we're good. We got Blake and Sekou, even if we don't re-sign Christian Wood. That's going to be good for us. So we really only need 3 positions, which is still a lot. But, even then, we still got a backup point guard in Derrick Rose. We're not going to be trading him. I don't think we could, but That position's already filled. So, I mean, we still need a lot, but come on. Don't make us look like the Knicks where we need everything. We got some nice pieces. We just need to build around those pieces and fill the holes. Giggity.
Irrelevant free agents, they got a lot of guys, but really you just need to know Christian Wood.
Facts.
The great news for the Pistons, like we said, they hired Troy Weaver. He's supposed to be the next great architect building NBA teams. He was in the Thunder front office. He convinced them to take some guy named Russell Westbrook at 4th, then Serge Ibaka at 24th in the same draft. He helped pick James Harden. People have wanted this guy for years, and he said no. He finally said yes because the Pistons really do have a lot to work with. That cap space and the high draft pick is a great place to start. So the big question is, with all of his draft know-how, that awesome resume...
we got an ad. I'm sorry if this is what it's like when you watch a video from me, but I don't make a video over 10 minutes long, so you shouldn't see mid-rolls.
Did your game just get interrupted by an update? It's switching time to a Chromebook that updates automatically. Switch to updates without interruption. Switch to Chromebook.
Well, I feel really bad for Pistons fans because for the first time since 2003, they have a top 6 draft pick, and this draft sucks. By the 6th pick last year, Kobe White was...
Okay, you know, who are we to say it sucks? Okay? I'm going to be real with you guys, man. I'm not an NBA scout. I like the players in this draft. I think they're good. Now, do they have superstars names like Zion and John Morant did last year? No. But I think a lot of that's because there was no March Madness this year. There wasn't that drama. There wasn't that excitement. Basketball got cut short. I think that's a huge reason why people aren't hyping up this draft is the time we watch these players get their time to shine under the spotlight, it got taken away from us this year, and it's unfortunate. But Anthony Edwards is nice. I think Melo is going to be nice. Obi Toppin is going to be fun to watch. James Wiseman should be solid. I mean, there's some decent names in there, but who are we to say it's terrible? We don't know. These guys could come out and be the best players in the league. This could be a deep draft. We don't know until they play in the NBA. Now, it may not be as strong or as big of a name as it was in prior years, but don't say it's terrible because there's a couple good people in this draft, like really good.
Still on the board, Tyler Hero, Brandon Clark. This year, experts say there won't be much.
And top 10 is what we're guaranteed. So we should get a good player there regardless. It's not like we're going to be drafting 15th where it's going to be like, oh, man, no one's left.
Pick at 5, though, they should take Tyrese Halliburton. The Pistons need help in the backcourt. They were 21st in offense, 28th in pace last season. Halliburton is the second best point guard in the draft. He's both talented and he's got the measurables at 6'5". This is a dude with a high basketball IQ who will be solid for years to come, but he's not a star. That's why if they pick first, they should take LaMelo Ball. Ball is a backcourt talent who has star power. He fixes both of those bad stats I mentioned too. LaMelo plays great in transition, that fixes the pace. He can ignite bad offense with his passing and his scoring ability. He's got a ways to go defensively, but the Pistons have a ways to go to contention, so he's got time.
Yeah.
So that's a great start, but I talked about the one path that the Pistons need to take to get back to contending, and it's a unique path. On off-season videos, I'm usually talking about big trades or big signings, but the Pistons are different. They need to build a treasure chest of draft picks to let Troy Weaver do his thing. And here's how they can do it. The first tool is cap space. The Pistons will have some of the most cap space in the NBA.
It's kind of weird.
Andre Drummond for basically nothing, but that was actually a great decision. Drummond opted into his contract for about $28 million. So now the Cavs are on the hook for that. The Pistons have space. They were also paying Josh Smith. If you believe that, he's off the books.
Why you gotta bring it up, bro? We did a live stream celebrating the Pistons not paying him anymore, man. Stop bringing up Josh Smith. I'm tired of it.
With all this cap space, they should not go.
They're not going after Bi. I mean, they'll probably throw him money, but he ain't going nowhere.
Out and sign like a Brandon Ingram or a Montrezl Harrell. They don't want win-now players. Instead, they should get bad contracts, which I know sounds ridiculous. Why would
62,000 of you people subscribe to this dude? He wants us to take Timothy Mozgov.
You want that? It's because you can, if you do that, rob other teams for the mistakes they have made. The Hawks did this last year. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving wanted to go to the Nets. Well, Brooklyn panicked to create cap space. They said, will anyone take Alan Crabb's $18 million? The Hawks were like, yeah, we'll do it for a price, 2 first-round picks. So now the Hawks have Crabbe coming off their books this year, also 2 of the Nets' first-rounders. This is the perfect year to do this strategy, too. The pandemic is going to really hurt some teams financially. The cap is going to go down, so the luxury tax will go down, too.
I'd say Big Sean, man. I like Big Sean a lot.
Can't afford to pay the tax, so to get
There's some good ones, bro.
Probably do desperate things. Let's say a team like the Pacers or the Sixers need to offload a big salary. Well, the Pistons have cap space to take it, but it'll cost them. So, my first trade to build the Pistons is Mike Conley and 2 first-round picks for Derrick Rose.
See, I like the first-round draft picks. I just don't like Mike Conley, and that's a personal vendetta. I don't like the contract. He's going to be injury-prone. The 2 first-rounders are nice. If you get 2 first-rounders for Derrick Rose, if that's the route you want to take, I'm not going to be mad at it. You know, for the flip side, Derrick Rose going to Utah, it takes a lot of pressure off of Donovan Mitchell. So, I mean, I might not be super stoked about that one. That's not going to happen. Utah's not going to do that at all. But I'm going to be terrible.
The Jazz are one of those teams that's going to be hit by the pandemic and will need to get under the luxury tax. Mike Conley has been underwhelming this year, to say the least. And while he's still talented, he is not someone a contender will trade for because he makes so much money. The Pistons can actually absorb his $34 million.
God damn.
Conley will
Excuse my French.
Team after his deal expires next year. Derrick Rose will give equal or better value to Utah as a point guard.
Better.
But Conley makes 5 times more money. This is a win-win.
But as a team where you're trying to rebuild and stuff, why are you going to take on bad contracts? This is the first time in years we have done this. I would almost rather keep on Derrick Rose and let him expire and keep our money that way and keep our own draft pick that way. I don't want to go back to having these bad contracts. Those years sucked. I don't want it. Plus, Derrick Rose is a better leader. Mike Conley, I mean, he's a cool guy and all, but what has he done? Derrick Rose is young as MVP of all time.
Both teams. The next trade.
God, man, you got another ad?
Go flavor mode with Trident Vibes. The gum.
The Houston Rockets trade Eric Gordon and a 2023.
Nope, I can't do it. I can't do it. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. 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 Nope, 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 nope. I had to leave the room on that one. What is... This is why people who don't watch those teams should not talk about. H-Town to Motown. Bro, you got 62 subs. 62,000 subs. I mean, this is the best trade you can come up for. Somehow we got 2 picks for Derrick Rose and a player. But for Luke Kennard, you want to give us Eric Gordon and a pick. No. This is terrible, bro. And I like Eric Gordon. He's a great role player, but no. Like, what the hell is this, man? I can't. I'm glad J-Mo's not here, bro. He'd be losing it, but God, man. What do people think? Do they just think we're dumb and don't know basketball? Say what you will about Luke Kennard, that he's injury prone, he can't stand up, he's got bad knees. He's still a young prospect. He's only been in the league for like 2 or 3 years. You want to give up on that player already who's shown promise and potential just to be drafting a Luke Kennard caliber player in the 2023 draft? Come on, man.
First rounder.
I want to hear him explain.
Kennard.
Try to make it make sense. Try to make it make sense.
Hurts Pistons fans, but there's no way the Rockets do this without him. Houston will not pay the luxury tax. They've already shown that. And new owner Tillman Fertitta is hurting financially. He is a restaurant owner.
It's his own damn fault for trading for Westbrook. I'm not giving you Luke Kennard, bro. Not for that offer.
Eric Gordon got a fat deal before the season.
That sucks to be you.
Ever since. He is the obvious choice to move on their books with 2 years left on his deal. The Pistons get back another draft pick, which could be valuable by 2023.
It could be valuable. You don't know with the lottery system, though. You don't. We could have the same pick right here like we right now. In 2023, with this pick, the Rockets could have fallen off the face of the earth and be in the same position that we are. James Harden and Westbrook get hurt. Who knows? They missed the playoffs during the lottery. Boom, you got the 10th overall pick. You're not going to get a great player with the 10th overall pick. The odds are against you. You don't know. It's a gamble. But for Luke Kennard, I need 2 first-round draft picks for right now. Or I'll take a great player. Like, Luke Kennard is a young asset where if, for some reason, we talked about Bradley Beal a lot the last couple of offseasons. If he ever actually became available, Luke Kennard will be involved in that trade, and it will make sense. It's something that you have to sacrifice. I'm not sacrificing one of our better trade packages. I don't know how to say this. Luke Kennard would be involved in a good trade package for the Pistons. I am not going to waste that on Eric Gordon in a first. No.
If the Rockets decide to rebuild,
you can get a way better offer out of Luke Kennard.
Luke Kennard offensively, but what if he can get healthy again and he's good?
Bro, we've had this problem right now with Blake. Why am I going to keep trading for people who can't stay healthy? That is one of the major problems. If Blake was healthy, the Pistons are a playoff team. If Eric Gordon comes here and is healthy and plays with Blake and Derrick Rose healthy, we're a playoff team. If Luke Kennard stays healthy with Blake Griffin and Derrick Rose, we're a playoff team.
Then the Pistons could flip Eric Gordon again for even more value. This looks like it hurts at first because Luke Kennard is just
we can do that with Blake.
24 years old, but it could be a big win in the long run.
No.
My last trade is Al Horford.
No. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? 3 first-round draft picks for Tony Snell? Dog. Bro. What the hell is this? Oh my God. What is this? Oh my God. 3 first-round draft picks for Tony Snell. Bro. For a split second, asking Al Horford, and I was like, what? What is this? No, I'm not taking Al Horford. And I seen the 3 first-round draft picks. I'm like, okay, let's go. Dog, if this happens, bro. Why the hell would they give up 3 first-round draft picks for Tony Snell? I makes sense, peeps, man. We're live right now. People who are going to be watching this afterwards aren't going to have this time to talk to me. Make this trade make sense for Philadelphia. They get cap space. They get Al Horford out of their team. That's the best thing they can do. But, bro, 3 first-round draft picks for Tony Snell. No, look, James, bro, here's my thing. Hypothetical trades are so rare that they actually happen. But you have to make them make sense. You have to make them logical. This is not logical. No team in the NBA is going to give you 3 first-round draft picks for Tony Snell. None. You know who gets 3 draft picks? The Thunder, when they trade a player like Paul George, who has value, who's a great sidekick for Kawhi. Like, you have to be on another level to get more than 2 first-round draft picks for somebody. No one's going to give up 3 first-round picks for Tony Snell, bro. Like, that's what my thing is. Like, I know this trade's not going to happen. Hell, Tony Snell could go to Philadelphia, but not for this package. It's unrealistic. And that's the funniest part about it. Like, I guess he said, I hope this is the last one. I hope.
3 first-round picks for Tony Snell. The Sixers do this trade to get off of Horford's awful contract. They gave a 34-year-old $100 million, and he didn't even work on their team. The Sixers have one of the biggest payrolls in the NBA. The ownership could panic if the pandemic hurts their bank account. This could only happen if the Sixers get embarrassed in the first round in the bubble, and Horford is even worse than he was in the regular season. They do this and get back Tony Snell, who is a decent two-way player, but makes less than half of Al Horford. The Pistons jumpstart their rebuild by taking on Elton Brand's mistake and getting 3 future first-rounders. Bottom line, this is the path the Pistons need to take. They aren't a free agent destination. It makes no sense to get a good player in free agency like Trez or Ingram and be mediocre. They've already done that for years with Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin.
He did say it makes no sense to get a good player in free agency. Okay, just want to make sure I heard that clear.
With any of these moves, they can add even more picks so that Troy Weaver can do what he...
No, B-ball. No. Let's listen, hear me out before you start typing away, bud. I don't have a problem trading away Luke Kennard. But for Eric Gordon, no. I'm not mad at the first round pick for Luke Kennard because I want that in return. What I'm mad about that one, I'm not mad because it's not gonna happen. It's unrealistic there too. The Pistons wouldn't do that. Is if the Pistons are going to trade Luke Kennard, you can package him up with somebody else on this team. So that way, that was the Drew Weiser coming up. And I didn't want to do that because I was on a roll here. But say you wanted to move off from Blake's contract, you could pair him up with Luke Kennard, and it's a sweeter package where you're not just burdened by his contract. Like he said, you can take on more expensive deals, throw in Luke Kennard, and who knows, you might get 2 first-rounders and a decent player to pick up the slack there. Eric Gordon's hurt. He's not going to play. He's got 2 years left on his deal. So does Blake. Well, I mean, you're not clearing salary cap room any faster, and he's not making the same amount of money Blake is, but I'm not rushing it.
He does best, scout and develop young talent. Beyond that, there is one more thing I think the Pistons should prioritize. They need...
Thought you just didn't want us to sign anybody in free agency. That's good. What's the point of re-signing Christian Wood if he's not... I guarantee he's going to say Christian Wood because he's already had in the beginning of the video. But, like, you're contradicting yourself, bud.
To re-sign Christian Wood. In his last 12 games with more minutes, he averaged 22 points, 10 boards on about 37% from downtown. We knew this guy was good, but maturity has always been an issue. I'm not saying they should break the bank to re-sign him, but they should offer him a contract around $10 million per year. If another team offers him stupid money, let him go.
I think he'll get 10 to 15.
Can keep the team interesting in the lean years ahead. I believe in Troy Weaver. That's why I'm suggesting this strategy. No matter how smart you are in the draft is a guessing game. Doing this strategy gets them more picks and more guesses for Weaver in the draft. If they do this and they do it right, there could be a contender in Detroit again soon. Support AM Hoops and...
Make sure I disliked. Okay, I did dislike the video.
Are you ready?
Well, that was my fault. I hit the wrong button. Bravo, man. Thank you for the $2.99. Which 3 top role players have I liked in the bubble? For one, TJ Warren's been going off. I think Brooke Lopez had a nice couple of games where I was interested in it. I don't know about role players. I don't know who my third would be. I don't know who my third would be, man. I did not say Luke Kennard would get 15 to 20. I did not. But let's go ahead and break down this video, man, because I'm going to go have a fun night and get ready for Above the Rim tomorrow, which will be on JMO's channel. Look, the thing the Pistons need to do in this rebuild is not take on bad contracts. That should be the last thing we should do. we for the first time in years, we have some money to work with. And it doesn't mean go out in free agency and blow it all away. Because you have some good players in here in the next 5 years who could become something really special where you're going to wish you had that money. You know? Like Christian Wood's a good start. Pay him. And then Luke Kennard, Bruce Brown, Sekou, Mihailuk in the next few years are all going to be due for contracts. And as of right now, you don't really want to let any of those guys go because you don't know what they're going to become. I'm surprised he didn't mention more about trading Blake Griffin away. But I think that's more of a trade deadline move than an offseason move at this standpoint. It was probably J-Mo B-Ball. That's way too much money. He did say trade Derrick Rose. I mean, I don't want to, but if the trade rate, like my whole point is, nobody on this roster should be untouchable. Everyone should have value, but you don't want to undersell your young fellas. Just be patient. When the time is right, teams will get desperate enough that they will trade for some of your people, your personnel, because they're stuck and they don't have a way out. And we should know this firsthand. We have seen this several times. Like he said, he made an alright point where teams are going to overspend in free agency, and through this whole pandemic stuff, who knows what the salary cap's going to look like. You might be able to get a couple first-round draft picks for some bad contracts, and if that's the case, that's cool, but I don't want to trade away valuable assets like Luke Kennard away for an expiring deal in a first, because it's not like their contract, like Luke's contract's killing us. I would much rather go out this year, sign a couple of cheap deals that are expiring, or like New York signed Marcus Morris to like a 15-year deal. It's just a 1 year where it's a lot of money, but it's expiring, so teams are able to trade for that expiring deal and balance it out, and you're able to get a pick for that. That should probably be our route, where you get a guy who's pretty good, pretty solid, that's going to have a trade value that people are going to want that way, So, like free agency probably won't be a huge splash. We'll sign a couple guys here and there. Our top priority is coming up, this NBA draft lottery. We have to get it right bounced here. And if we don't, we're going to be hurting, and it's going to suck. What's going on, man? This is really what our entire offseason and the start of this rebuild is going to lean on, is the draft lottery. If we fall to 5 to 7 in that range, it's not going to be as good as if we get a top 3-4 pick. Like you said, it's not that deep, but I do like almost every single point guard in this draft. I like Melo, Killian, Halliburton, Cole Anthony. I really like Lewis. There's some good guards in here, man. I think a lot of these guys have a lot of potential, so I'm excited for it. Hopefully that we don't get screwed. I will be taking on Adam Silver and the Squared Circle. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for some of those videos. I will do that. I'll have that uploaded before the draft lottery, so stay tuned for all of that. Make sure you guys go to the description, check all that stuff out. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. We'll be live on JMO's channel tomorrow for Above the Rim, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, like the Suns went 8-0 in the bubble. It didn't make the playoffs. That's crazy to me. We got so much more to talk about, playoff matchups, a lot of Detroit Pistons news, so make sure you guys go to JMO's channel tomorrow as we go live for Above the Rim, man. I can't wait. Hopefully you guys have a good night, man. Stay safe out there. Have some fun. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And that's the bottom.